Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a teacher gift DIY or craft. I have been making some like little gifts for the teachers at my boys' school, as I'm sure some of you aren't surprised because I enjoy doing things like that, but they're quite simple to do, and I thought I would just share with you how I go about making them. So if you really like your crafts and you've got little ones that are finishing school for the 6 weeks holiday soon, obviously you can make them yourselves. I actually can't believe that we're coming up to the end of the school year. It's just crazy. I actually can't believe we're in June, to be honest. I feel like this year is just flying by. But yeah, like I said, I thought I would just show you how I go about doing this. If you like this kind of video, please give it a big thumbs up, because that gives me a clear indication if you like this kind of video and if you want me to do more. But enough of me waffling, let's get on with the DIYs. So the first DIY I'm going to do are these glass etched jars. I got these from IKEA. Design Space have a lot of different designs on them, but I'm going to upload one that I bought off of Etsy. I'm making 3 jars for the class, and I thought this design was really beautiful. I've just gone ahead and measured the jar so that the design fits on there perfectly. I'm going to use my Cricut and some vinyl to cut out the design so that I can etch it onto the glass jar. I have used stencil before, but I just find vinyl works the best for these kind of projects. So when it comes to weeding, if you've done vinyl before, you'll know that you normally have to do the outer layer, but when it comes to etching, you need to kind of do it in reverse and pull out all of the design, because that is the bit that we're going to use the etching cream on, so that it's going to etch the design straight onto the glass jar. Once I finish weeding it, I'm literally going to add it straight onto the side of the jar. And make sure I smooth out all of the designs so that there's no bumps. Then I'm going to start etching. This is the etching cream I use. I got this off of Amazon. So I'm literally adding it with a small brush and just putting some gloves on for protection and adding it to the design. I normally leave this on for about 20 minutes. On the back I think it's recommended for about 5, but I find 20 minutes works best for me. And here is the final look. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't pick it up as well as it does in real life, but I love how this looks. We're going to add presents in the jar, and I think it looks really pretty. If you did want a design that was a bit more vibrant that you could see, I'd recommend using vinyl. So I'm just showing you here that I've cut out some black vinyl, and using a slightly different design, you can add this to the jar, and I also think this looks really beautiful and really pretty, and it's just literally adding it on, cutting the vinyl out and adding it onto the side of the jar. So this next DIY is so easy. I got these little canvas bags. They're just like little pencil cases, I think from Amazon actually. But yeah, going into Design Space again, I found the design I wanted, measured up the little bag to see what the sizing I needed to do, and literally then printed it off. This is with heated vinyl. I thought I was going to do a glitter one, but I had an epic fail and it completely shredded the vinyl. So there you can see me binning it. So I changed the colour and the vinyl, and it worked out well in the end. But here you can see I'm just turning on my little heat press. I love this thing. It makes a really cute little noise when it turns on. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of heat onto the canvas bag before I add my design. So I'm just going to lightly go over this and leave it to cool for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and I like to get a bit of greaseproof paper and just go over the top just to kind of seal it in a little bit more. I'm then going to go ahead and add the second bit of text onto there. Just put the protective seal back over the top so that I don't catch that with the iron, and I'm just going to run that along there and leave it to cool after. I love heated vinyl. I think it's the easiest thing to use. Always make sure to mirror your design. But look, I'm literally just going to go ahead and go over it with a little bit of greaseproof paper again. Let it cool, and this is how it looks. I just think it's really simple, and these bags are always great for teachers and putting in all of their little supplies, and I love the little design. Onto the last DIY, and as you can see I got this deep box frame from the works for £4. Using Design Space again, I typed out a little saying and changed it to pen, moved it onto where I want the card lined up on the card, on the mat, sorry, and put the Cricut pen in, and then got it to write out the little saying that I had typed out. This is how it looks. I just think it looks really sweet and so easy to do. So these crayons I got from Amazon, they were like £1.60, and my idea is to literally add them to the bit of card. So I'm just getting the box frame and marking out where the edges are going to be so that I don't go over the sides. And taking my hot glue gun, I'm simply going to add the crayons to the cardboard to create a design. And a slight mishap here where the Crayola sign doesn't like add up, but oh well. So as you can see, I'm literally just doing 2 pointing upwards and 2 pointing down, and I think this just made a really simple design and it looked really effective. Once I added all of the crayons, I then had these little Scrabble tiles, which again I got from Amazon, and I started just placing them on top just so that I could work out where I wanted the sign to go, and then started gluing them down again with my hot glue gun. You don't have to be that precise and neat because it is coming from a little one, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Once that's all dry, simply add it back to your box frame. And this is the final look. I think it's really easy to do and it looks really sweet and effective. And I think that actually if you added that with the little pencil case that we did earlier, that would make a really, really nice gift. I'm so happy with how they all turned out. So those are my 3 DIYs. Let me know what one was your favourite and if you are going to attempt to make these yourselves. I actually, like I said earlier, I can't believe we are now coming up to the end of the school year. Ezra would have done his first full year of school, and that's just insane to me. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing if you are new here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care guys, see you later, bye!